Do you really believe a modern woman when she says she's single? Not in a million years. In fact, she might say it, but in reality, she's far from being a woman of chastity and modesty. Only nuns and extremely modest girls are really single. The age of virgin wives, decent girls, and monogamy looks like a thing of the past. So the good men out there who want a wifey and not a 304 are disillusioned. The sad reality is that modern day women love sleeping around. Once they hit the wall, or even before, they regret their past, go on dating apps, and say they're done with having their fun, and now they want a guy who will love her for who she is and not what she was back in the day. Pretty disgusting, especially when we consider they manage big-ass waiting lists and rosters of men.
You're false advertising if you're single and you're sleeping with 2 to 3 guys at once. First of all, that's nasty. That's nasty. We can all acknowledge that. Imagine, this girl, how many rotations of that does she have going on too? Right now, there's 2 to 3. In 6 months, is there a different 2 to 3? In 12 months, is there a different 2 to 3? And then they get mad when you use the words ran through, but come on. So it's false advertising. Let's say she meets a nice guy, right? Not a partier, good guy, wants to do right by a woman. And she says to him, I'm single. You think that guy's going to interpret that to mean single, but juggling 2 to 3 girls at once? Let me tell you something. If you are assuming that, then there's a cultural rot going on that's so deep, because that would never occur to me. Somebody says they're single, that means they're single. That doesn't mean you're juggling 2 to 3 at the same time, in the bedroom, no less. Nasty.
The decay is real, just like saying the amount of potential wives out there is almost non-existent. Men are finally waking up and will not accept to be just one dude on a woman's list while she's been ran through by the entire block. In today's video, guys, we're talking about what modern women mean by being single, the type of men they banged, and why the nice guys are, if at all, used as a backup plan. Stick around because I'm sure you're going to love this one. But before we go any further, let me share the comment of the day. Shout out to Howard Beale 661. He said, "Spoiled is indeed the word. It describes something foul, putrid, past its prime, and thoroughly worthless." Yikes, that's brutal, but real. Please don't forget to reach out to us by email to claim your $5. As usual, guys, I'll pick one comment from each video. It may be the funniest, the most liked, or one that touched me, so don't forget to leave a comment and you may be our next winner. Make sure to hit the like and subscribe buttons too, as it helps a lot. And now, back to the video.
Embrace your masculinity. Now, this channel is all about helping men wake up about the modern dating landscape and helping men improve themselves. That's why I'm excited to have Tiege Hanley as the sponsor of today's video. They have helped me start and maintain my skincare routine by making the entire process uncomplicated. Seriously, I still don't think some of you believe me when I tell you how much implementing a quality skincare routine will improve your confidence in all aspects of your life. I recommend you start with their level 1 system, which comes with all of the basics: a daily face wash, an exfoliating scrub, an AM moisturizer with SPF 20, and a PM moisturizer. Oh, and to make it dead simple for guys like us, they provide this instruction card in every box that tells you when to use each product, how much to use, and in what order. No need to think for us low-maintenance guys anymore. Skincare wasn't always something I took seriously, but now that I have, I wish I would have started sooner. But you don't just have to take my word for it, because they do have over 7,000 5-star reviews from customers around the globe. Here, check it out. In addition to amazing skin, members of Tiege Hanley get tons of benefits, including at least 20% off the retail price, access to exclusive monthly deals, pause or cancel at any time, and free US shipping. And because Tiege Hanley is sponsoring today's video, they're offering my viewers a great deal. Just click the first link in the description and you'll get 30% off your first box, plus a free gift. Don't miss out on this amazing deal. Click that link and get started today. And with that, now, back to the video.
The realities of the world are, to say the least, disappointing for most men. virgin wives, beautiful families, the institution of marriage, and all that good stuff are not very cherished these days. With the rise of feminism and hookup culture, along with the I don't need no man type of narratives, women are entitled to do whatever they want, but still society will give them a pass. Many years ago, Beyonce dropped a song called Single Ladies, and it served as a statement of quote-unquote female empowerment. But in reality, let's face it, 99.9% of women who claim to be single are not single at all. They're always talking to a dude, an ex, or someone new they matched with on social media, just to name a few examples. Here's a Reddit post that explains this perfectly. There's no such thing as a single woman. In my experience, they are always still involved with someone, whether it's repeated hookups with strangers, or an emotional dependence on their ex, or just being friends with their last casual sexual partner. There's always some form of romantic or sexual relationship at play. The truth is, in my experience, they lack the emotional development, autonomy, and self-determination to actually go solo, despite the fact so many men go through life solo and love it. Add to that the fact that women have such an ego that the drive to surround themselves with men who desire them / have desired them is overwhelming. Why am I ranting about this? Because it needs to be remembered. It's one of the reasons why the unicorn doesn't exist. That seemingly lovely single woman you just met is actually intertwined in chaos. You're the fly perched on the edge of the Sarracenia. Don't slip in, bros.
They're never single. Every single girl, guys, is always talking to a dude. Every single girl, guys, is always entertaining some dudes. And she's leading them on in some kind of way. They ain't never single, bro. In my opinion, until you can get a girl who's like super down to be with one guy, and like she sees you as a 10, and like you got money, looks, and status, you gotta be wary that it's just your turn, buddy. Every single girl you get with, you gotta take her from another dude. Do you get that? The girl you went on a date last week, you think you the only dude that's talking to her? That's what's crazy to me. You think the night before she met you, she was reading the Bible? She was knitting? She was playing chess? She was with another dude probably. Her back was getting rearranged. So be aware of that. They're never single.
Every girl that you're talking to right now is either seeing between 2 to 3 different guys right now and actively being with them, and or at the minimum entertaining at least 1 to 2 guys. Bro, you gotta get through your head, you're not the only dude. And truth be told, she shouldn't be the only girl that you're seeing either, and or texting. And trust me, girls are master manipulators. They can seem as if they're not seeing anybody else, but at the end of the day, you truly don't know who a girl is talking to and who a girl is seeing unless you literally go through her phone. And even then, you can't even plan to go through a girl's phone because she will hide all her stuff.
No lady is single and no guy should be idle. Stay grinding. If the relationship isn't easing things for you in any way, end it without hesitation. Simple as that. Now, more than ever, women are encouraged to know themselves by trying a bunch of dudes. That's why their body counts are so high when they're young, and the nice guys are only considered once these women hit the wall. Being chivalrous is a waste of time, especially now that a chick might be texting / sleeping with other men. It's disgusting. I know, but that's just the way it is. Here's a couple of reasons why some women even claim they prefer being single. Spoiler, it's nothing but a narrative because some guy is just enjoying his turn while she's doing some market research to move on to the next. The first one is independence. Women say that being single provides them with a sense of independence and autonomy over their lives. They can make decisions without needing to consult or consider a partner's opinions or preferences. This freedom allows them to prioritize their own needs, goals, and interests, whether it's deciding on career choices, making financial decisions, or simply choosing how to spend their time. Single women have the flexibility to shape their lives according to their own desires and priorities. This independence, they say, can be empowering and liberating, allowing women to fully explore and express their individuality.
Getting an education and working on my career or pursuing my hobbies are undesirable to some men. Right, babe? That's why we need to start dating men that like smart women. So if you want to be DUMB for some DIK, then me and you are not the same. Hello.
What she deems as valuable is not the same thing that men deem as valuable. It is what it is. We're looking for different things. I don't care about how strong and independent you are. I don't care how much money you make. I don't care about all the things she listed.
I don't care that you broke your elbow.
That's not what we're looking for when we're trying to start a family.
If women ever really went within, the world would be a better place. But sadly, no woman wants to go solo and heal her trauma. Instead, they ride the carousel, talk to exes, and do anything to have some company. The mere thought of being alone is frightening, so these women go on social media and dating apps to get tons of free attention and validation. Just by posting a picture of a meal, which was probably paid by a dude, they can get tons of DMs, while men barely get any attention unless they've got lots of status. The second reason is, exploration and adventure.
Oh, hell no!
Yeah, you know how it goes. Women claim that being single offers the opportunity for exploration and adventure in life. Without the constraints of a committed relationship, these chicks have the freedom to pursue their passions, interests, and curiosities without compromise, aka sleeping around among other things. They can embark on solo travel adventures, engage in new hobbies or activities, and take risks to discover more about themselves and the world around them. This sense of adventure, they say, can lead to personal growth, self-discovery, and a broader perspective on life. By embracing independence and taking risks, single women feel like they can create exciting and fulfilling experiences that may not be as easily attainable within the context of a committed partnership. In other words, they become well-traveled, enjoy certain dirty experiences for the most part, and do nothing but increase their body counts, while the nice guys are, if anything, on the back burner. Thank you, but no thank you.
Every joke anyone would say, like, it would just go over her head because she was so innocent. You just don't get that with girls that have slept around a lot. Like, you can even if you don't know their body count, like, you can kind of just tell. Because they're more damaged.
It's called a thousand cock stare, and it's literally a part of their personality. They're so jaded from being passed around by, high-value men they could never get commitment out of. And it manifests in the way they treat you, the way they interact with men in general, other women. The way it manifests, especially in your relationship, like interpersonally, is disgusting. You're forced to jump through hoops. You're forced to deal with the trauma itself. You have to tiptoe. You're going to be walking on eggshells in your own relationship. You deal with the blowback, all the arguments, the insecurities, all that shit. Nobody wants to deal with that. Why don't you get somebody with a clean slate that hasn't been through all that damage, isn't emotionally wrecked? Yes, the term damaged goods is real.
When manosphere personalities say all this, it's not for the sake of quote-unquote oppression or limiting a woman's freedoms. She can go ahead and live her fake single lady lifestyle, but I'm sure you'll never trust her, let alone commit to that kind of woman. She can enjoy her adventures with other men. You'll keep your peace of mind and wallet, while other men suffer the consequences and gotta deal with all her trauma and STDs.
Say there's a woman in a room with 10 men. And all 10 men are telling her how beautiful she is and how amazing she is, and they're lighting her cigarette and buying her drinks and just treating her like gold. Then, all of a sudden, in walks the 11th man. He takes one look at her and says, "Hey, how you doing?" Turns his back on her and starts talking to his boys. That's the guy she wants to be with, the 11th man. Not any of the 10 men who were treating her well all night, but the one guy who couldn't care less. For some reason, women don't want nice. They don't want real. They don't want to be treated well. I mean, not at first, and sometimes not ever. And I think that's crazy. And I refuse to play that game. Get a girl by pretending that I don't like her. I want to be with a woman who's real, who digs it when I'm nice to her, who doesn't see that as weakness, or take me for granted when I tell her that I think she's more amazing than anything else in the entire world. But fortunately, most women aren't like that. They say they are, and deep down inside, they want to be, but they're not.
Stay strong, guys. As always, I wish you tremendous success. Now it's your turn. What do you think? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Remember that if you leave the best comment, you will get $5. Thank you so much for watching. If you found value in this video, hit the like and subscribe buttons, ring the notification bell so you don't miss out on future uploads, drop a comment, and share it. See you in the next video, guys. Till next time.